this is Gary Simon from HowToDesignYour.com, and in this tutorial we're going to be focusing on good form design. Now, a form in and of itself is something that you really need to optimize in order to alleviate the stress that it places on the visitor. Visitors are often very picky and they're basically lazy. So if your form design is poor and all clumped together, hard to understand, etc., then less people will fill it out, which is what you don't want. So in order to lower your bounce ratio, which is how many people leave the page instead of actually performing the desired action, there are a few things that you need to do, and that's what we're going to be focusing on in this tutorial. So to preface this, we're going to take a look at one form here, and this is just an example of bad form design. We're probably just going to use this as a basis to work off of and take a look at what are the things that we can do to go ahead and improve this. So that's what I'm going to be addressing here. So alright, let's get started. We'll go to File, New, and a width I guess we'll just set at 900. Height we'll just set at 800, and we'll hit OK. Actually, I'm going to change that because, let me see here. Yeah, we're going to change the width here. I'm going to go to canvas size and change the width to 600 and change this height here to 500. Alright, that's just a little bit better. I'm going to change that again real quick. Sorry about this. Very annoying. Alright, 650. Alright. Okay, so instead of actually having a header or anything, I'm just going to focus on the actual form design here. Alright, one of the things, let's just say this is your main content area. Let's just pretend that there's a header up here, above here somewhere. Basically, when you want someone to fill out a form, and it doesn't matter what type of form it is, it could be something that's very simple like a newsletter form, or something more elaborate like an actual, an order form. We want to be able to really separate the areas of content. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off here. I'm going to drag out and choose the rounded rectangular tool. I guess that radius is pretty good, 16 pixels. That's how wide your actual corners are going to be. So let's say this is going to, we're using a blue color scheme for this. Something real light, I guess. So we're going to change the forecolor to something around here. Hit OK. And let's just go ahead and drag out an area right around this size. Alright. At the top, we're going to go ahead and put a title. And we're just going to change this color here to something maybe a darker blue. And with the text tool, we're going to go ahead and type new account. I'm going to choose a different font here. I'm just going to go down and alright, we'll just choose that for now. Hold Ctrl-T. Just make this bigger. You could choose whatever font you want. Basically, you want a clean font though. And we could put some text underneath it. Create a new account within in minutes. And we'll change the size of that. Something around 14. Now we'll change it to 16. Alright. Alright, and okay, now let's take a look at this page again here. They have a username, password, email, birth date, account type, and alright, let's just start out with username, password, and email here. Alright. So now, whenever I'm trying to represent HTML text as it would appear in HTML and not actual an image of text, I'm just going to use Arial. We're going to oops, that changed that one up there. I'm going to first type this out. I'm going to type username. Then I'm going to change that to Arial. Change the font size, say 14, and then change the aliasing to sharp. Alright, we're going to put that right here. Now notice, I'm trying to keep things spaced out. I don't want it real close up to here or here. We want good padding amongst the actual form container that I've designed out here. Alright, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the rectangle tool, and that's going to serve as our text field. So take the foreground color, select white, hit OK, and then we're just going to drag out, say right to around here, just to keep it even here with these paddings, even though it's pretty big. Alright, we're going to take our move tool, we're going to hit the down key a few times, then we're going to double click over here on this layer we just created, and then we're going to go to stroke, we're going to change the size to 1, position the inside, change the color. First we're going to choose this dark color right here, and then we're going to choose a slightly darker color. Hit OK. And then we can also even change, give it a gradient. Let's change, let's click right here. Let's change the foreground to transparent. Let's double click on the white right here. And let's eyedropper this background color. And hit OK. Maybe we can even move this over. Add another one, change that to white. That way it gives us this little ridge there. And maybe we can even lighten this up just a tad bit. Hit OK, OK, and OK. Alright, so that's how we're going to actually, it's going to be actual formed, text field design. And you can achieve this exact look with CSS. Basically, you can change, you can give the text field, the HTML text field, a class. Then in CSS, you can reference it by changing the border here to this specific color. All you would do is zoom up, take the eyedropper tool, then click right here, and this gives you the color code. And then the same thing with the background here. You can go ahead and select one pixel like this, just like down. Go to Edit, Copy, Merged. You go to File, New, and then save it as a PNG file or a GIF file. And then in CSS, you can make the background-image property and specify this as a horizontal repeating background. And you can also change the width and the height, so you can achieve this exact look when you're doing it in actual HTML. Alright, so and we can also denote which fields are required. So let's just click right here, put an asterisk, and let's change the color to red. Okay, and just position it right around there. Alright, now we can basically just take those fields we just created, hold CTRL and just select all three of those. Right click, duplicate layers, and then hold Shift and drag down. Double click, password. Alright, and sometimes you can even do that again, duplicate that same thing and have them require a password again. Really, that's up to you if that's something you want to do. Just to be safe, usually that's what you would do. But we're just going to try to move along as quickly as possible, so I'm not going to do that in this tutorial. So we have the username, we have the password. Then we have email. We can do the same thing here. Select those, right click, duplicate layers, hit OK. Change this to email. Move over our asterisk. Alright, so we have those three things. Those are the three most important things, obviously. Then we have, now notice they have this all clumped together. There's no separating lines. It's just a massive amount of data. It really looks like that you have to input, which is annoying.